Hey, what's going on, guys? King Roxas here, welcoming you back to the next episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. In the last episode, we started the game, started the game. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. We started playing the game, and we learned about the mechanics. This game is all based about cards, combat, opening doors, going to different worlds, everything. And as you can see, we're kind of by ourselves on this adventure. Make sure you watch the first episode because I go into a lot more detail on, or you just know what happens, to be honest. Pretty much there's a guy in the black hood who kind of has been telling us the ropes and how it works because this game is very different from the first game on combat and everything. So, in this episode, we're just going to continue on through by going to the next door. We'll be using Tranquil Darkness, a room where only few Heartless appear, and using number 2 to open it. If you're playing along at home, I know this game can be a little challenging. Stay with me. If you learn it, it is more fun than the first game in my opinion. So yes. Okay, so now we're going to get right into it with this Shadow Heartless here. I was not able to hit him. So it's time I explain the combat a little bit. As you can see, we already see their health in the top right. You can leave combat by running into the little walls like that. But you usually don't want to escape. So we do see their health in the top right, our health in the top left, our cards in the bottom left, and the card being played in the middle. Unlike the first Kingdom Hearts game, only one action can be done at a time. As you can see, when we play a card, the card will go to the middle, like so. But same with them. So only one action in the entire room can be done at a time. They're going to attack, and then if we attack, our card will go to the middle like so. And if you noticed, I've been doing something called card breaking. To go even more into detail about how that works, is when they play something, let's see. Let's see if they'll hit me. You see how they play a 1? You see their little card? It's a Shadow Heartless and the little 1. If we have a 2 or higher, we can break their card, kind of like a counterattack. Like so. I know, math, right? And this works for every card. Pretty much. There's one exception though, 0. Let's see what happens when they hit me and I play 0. Oh, I break it anyways. So, a 0 card is the worst card in the game and the best card in the game. A 0 breaks any card, no matter how high it is. If it's 9, if it's 27, it does not matter. It will break it. However, any card can break a 0. So that is something to keep in mind. Zeros are really strong for especially boss battles when the numbers get really high. So yeah, and it's getting a little crazy in here. So we're gonna grab 2 Donalds. Okay, I guess I should go and talk about that too. If you click Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation, you do something called a sleight, or you start building a combination. If you look up here, you can see Donald up there, right? I clicked Y and I can throw a Donald card up there. I have another one, so I'm gonna throw another Donald up there. That gives us the combo Magic level 2. And then I'll throw a Keyblade in there. Then I will click it again to activate it. Donald will then do 2 spells instead of 1. That is how a sleight works, and you unlock more combos as you go through the game. They're the coolest part. As you can see, we have a cure card. We can just heal ourselves, and we have a replenish card. We can pretty much use this replenish card instead of holding down the big black card here. So there you go. So now I will actually take out this room. And we leveled up. So if you put them all up in there, as you can see, I have 3 sleight cards up there with the number 7. I'm going to unleash a deadly combo that does it automatically for me. I'm not clicking A or X there. So yeah, pretty cool. We will go ahead and get another Donald combo ready and unleash it. Donald heals me, casts Thunder. The spells Donald does is random. What am I trying to say? His spells are random, so you don't know if he'll heal you or do damage. This card right here, I'll go ahead and show you. This one just heals. Okay? And this one gives you all your cards back. So, see ya. That is the end of the fight. That was a lot to take in. Feel free to rewatch that little fight if you need more context. The more you play, the better you will get. This is the level up menu. So, in the first game, there was a certain path you had to follow. You got strength sometime, defense, AP, HP. You can actually pick what you get in this level up. So, the easiest way to level up. As you can see, I'll actually go over all the options first. HP, you can raise Sora's HP. Pretty basic. Card points. You can raise Sora's card points. So, the thing about card points is you can actually customize your own deck, and I will get into that. You can customize if you have more cures, more replenishes, different types of Keyblade cards, which I will get into soon. And the higher this is, the more cards you can put in your deck. So, right now we're at 15 cards. If we do this, we could probably get 16 or 17. That makes sense? And then, of course, slights, which I was just going over. So, as you can see, if we do this, we will get sliding dash, if you see in the bottom right. If we do this, our card points will go up 25, and if we get HP, our HP will go up 15. So the easiest way to do this, I know this can be a little overwhelming because you don't know what to do. Some of you may be thinking, I want to raise Sora's HP. This game, I'm struggling. I've already lost a fight. King Roxas. What do we do? What you want to do, it's really basic. Slights appear about every 4 or 5 levels. When a slight is available, take the slight. Okay? Take the slight. Most of the time. I'm probably going to do it every single time it appears. Then, most level ups, the slight is actually grayed out. You will choose between HP, health points, or card points. You want to do card points 2 to 3 times every time you do health. So let's say for this level, do sliding dash. I'm going to probably do 2 card points. Then I'm going to do an HP. Then I'm going to do card points. You want to do HP like the least amount out of all of them. Now, if you're struggling on a boss later in the game, feel free to grind and level up your HP. That could be pretty big. But for now, this is a really basic way. Slights every time it's available. Every time. Card points most of the time. If you get a slight every 5 levels, the 4 levels in between, put 3 into card points, 1 into health points. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, let's grab sliding dash slight. Sora learned sliding dash. Here we go. And you remember that the slight I was talking about in the last battle. If we get 3 attack cards between the total value of 10 and 5, so 3 5s, you know, maybe a 9, 1, and 1, maybe an 8, 3, 2, something like that, we will be able to use a sliding dash, which is like a combo. So let's take on this red Nocturne next. Can I actually just throw this little box at him? Oh, I can, cool. Oh, got an achievement, nice. They're confused, so let's go ahead and estimate them. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And as you can see, we have 11. Oh, we took a hit. We have sliding dash. Let's let it rip. Boom! Break you. And just like that. The fights are very easy early, as you can see. But also I know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, this can be quite challenging. So we're gonna do a boom, boom, boom! And then I'll do a sliding dash through him. And then I'm gonna break his card. Oh. Oh, he leveled up again. Nice. I'm gonna let Donald rip along with 2 Keyblade slashes. Donald's gonna heal me. I'm gonna stand next to this one. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. We got some Soldier Heartless. I'm gonna cancel that. If you left trigger to cancel your slight, if you put them all in there, and you left trigger it, it'll cancel it. So I want to do a big sliding dash here. Boom! Hits 2 of them. We'll run it back. One more time. Boom! Alright. Oh, I'm going to use the heal, because I'm about to get it back anyways, I think. Okay. So. Oh, he broke my card. Oh. Oh, man. Every time you use the little replenish bottle, and you redo your cards, you do not get it back. You only get back attack cards and spell cards. So this is what I was talking about when the sleight is grayed out. As you can see, we don't do any sleight. You usually want to put it into card points. So that's what we're going to do. Card points increased by 25. And since we just upgraded our card points, if you pull up your pause menu, I will go over all of this now. Let's start with review decks. So this is where, I know it's a lot. Stay with me. This is where you can customize your deck. So we're going to edit our current deck. And on the right, this is our current deck of what we have right now. Right? That looks familiar. Our card points, as you can see above where the kind of hand is right now, is 223 out of 300. So we have a little bit of room. So let's go ahead and add a card from the left side to the right side. And it'll pull up the menu to in the middle. As you can see, this card, the 1 Kingdom Key, the card point cost is 10. But if we do 2, the card point costs 11. So we're going to put in the 2 next to the 2s. And we'll put in the 1 next to the 1s. And we're going to put Blizzard by Cure. Pretty simple. I know it's a lot to look at. Got another achievement. But that's okay. So yes. Then you can actually change between 3 different decks if you want to, which is pretty nice. You know, if you want a magic build or something later in the game, whenever you're really strong and you want to farm, there's a certain sleight you can do that just pretty much farms the room. So that would be pretty useful. But we'll worry about that later. Shortcuts, I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to do it. You can clear the whole deck, you can rename it, and you can delete cards. I don't recommend deleting cards because I think you have infinite storage. So this is the current world map. As you can see, we started here in the unknown room. We then used the save point card to end the last episode, and we started this episode in there. Then we went to this room where we fought some people. The golden card we got for this world at the start will be used here. The golden rooms are pretty useful. As you can see, there's 4 here. There's 3 golden cards to progress the story. The one you get for entering the world, the next one is like the middle part, and the third one is the boss. The 4th one is a secret room that you need a secret card to get into, which I don't think we'll worry about too much. As you can see, these are our map cards. This is the golden card I was talking about. You have this card, and this card is what we have so far. You may have something different because they're not all the same. If you read it, it'll tell you how many Heartless are in there, maybe how strong they are, how big the room is. And, you know, this one, if you have friends, a friend card appears at the start of every battle. This one, the Heartless are weak. World cards. This matters later when we go to different worlds. So let's not worry about this for now. Status. You can see your sleights. All of your magic and slash sleights. And all of your friends cards here. Which we have not gotten Goofy yet, which is kind of interesting. You got the journal, as you know, the classic story, all the cards in the game. Look at that. Look how many cards are in the game, everyone. We are 8% done with the game. The card index, if you want to go into more detail, and of course the characters page. Like so, we already have something on Kairi and Riku. I'm guessing, yeah, that's just from the first game. That is the menus and your settings if you want to change anything. Here are my settings if any of them care. But yeah. So finally, let's see what's up here. These things are little jump pads, like so. Let's see, is there a Heartless up here? There's a couple. Let's get it. So the community. Oh. The community dislikes this game because you have to go into these other like fighting rooms. I personally don't mind it that much. Because I kind of like the combat in this game because it's kind of more strategic than just spamming your attack button. You actually have to like think about your move, break cards and everything. And it's especially prevalent in boss fights later. Boss fights follow the same thing except their cards are stronger. and they probably have more health. Oh, he just broke my card. There we go. Got another room card. With this one. Now let's do a little sliding dash action here through all of them. Oh, look at that. Just cleared out house, you know? We're kind of crazy. Goofy. Okay, let's see what Goofy does. Oh, yeah, Goofy. Get him. Get him. Oh, my goodness, Goofy. Okay. I see you, Goofy. Teeming Darkness. We got to level up. We're going to put it... we're going to put this one into HP because we don't have the cards to actually use up all of our card points. We're just going to put it in the HP. HP increased by 15, and our max HP in the top left will go up slightly. Let's go down here. Is there a Heartless down here? There is. I recommend fighting whenever you can. It's just like the first game. The enemies are... I don't know if they're weaker because I've been playing Proud Mode on the first game, but they seem weaker in this one. Meeting Grounds. Alright, so... the rooms with the little special crown up above, as you can see, this one has a little glowing crown up above, and that one does not, means that a golden card goes here. So, yep, it just says it right there. Pretty much, okay, we get it. Okay, I was going to explain it. You have to use your golden key. I think this sound is pretty satisfying. Okay, first of all, we have to do the other one. So we're going to do, it just needs a 1. So we're going to do Meeting Ground because we have a 2 there and I don't want to use our higher cards yet. And just like that, we're going to use it to get in to the first room. This is how you actually progress through the story, by the way. As you can see, it's a cutscene. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. Don't pop out of nowhere like that. Hey, it's not our fault. We don't know where we were going. Yuck. Pluto! Pluto? Things keep being strange. What's Pluto doing here? If I'll take a second to pause, if you actually notice, we're in District 3 from the first game. This is where we fought, this is actually where we met Donald and Goofy and fought we fought Guard Armor here at the end of Traverse Town in the first game. There's nothing strange about that. We came to Traverse Town with Pluto, didn't we? We did. Pluto woke up Sora in the first game, if you remember. Did we? No, wait. According to my journal, it was before you met Sora that you came to town with Pluto. What? He's right! We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up at Castle Oblivion. But aren't we in Traverse Town? Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the cards created this Traverse Town inside Castle Oblivion. So, like the guy said in the black jacket hoodie thing, he made this world based on Sora's memories. This is not actually Traverse Town. We are in Castle Oblivion. Might be a little hard to wrap your head around. We are in Castle Oblivion, but we're inside a world made by Sora's memories. This is not the actual Traverse Town, but Sora's memories of Traverse Town. Ah, who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are, but let's just keep moving forward, defeating Heartless. We'll get somewhere. It's got a point. Well. Look at who it is. You better be careful, or it's the Heartless that are going to defeat you. Leon, it's you! What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. How do you know my name? Who are you? What? I never met the likes of you before. Quit playing, Leon. We fought the Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How could you have forgotten about us? I feel bad for you. But you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it personally, Sora. What? You do know his name. Now hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon's just kidding around? If he is, it's not funny. Sora seems really upset. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. The great ninja Yuffie! She said she sensed some uncanny kind of power and asked us to look into it. Well, this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe you should see Sora. Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name? Yep, looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes. But convenient. We can skip the introductions. Look at Pluto, man. So inspirational down there. This is all too confusing. How is it that you can accept this situation so easily? I don't get you. Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you give them the grand tour. See you later. Pluto's going with Yuffie. What? I guess it's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But there's Heartless wandering around town. It's better you teach how to protect yourself from battle. Leon's gonna go into more detail on what I covered earlier in the episode. See the numbers printed on your card? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try this out. Oh. He's playing low cards into me. See how it works? Yeah, I do. Playing a card higher than your opponent and breaking through with their defense is called a card break. Like I said earlier. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's cards is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of a break is left wide open to an attack. Don't let that person be you, like the counter attack I was mentioning earlier. Cards with 0, as their values are special. No matter what the card the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But if you play a 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. 0 breaks any card breaks 0. In other words, it is the most useful card if it comes last, and the most useless card if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Like I said, the best card and the worst card in the same card. Card values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Yeah, so the card points I went over earlier. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them at once. These are called stocking cards. They are called stocking cards, and when you actually get to use an ability like Sliding Dash, those are called slights. I was calling slight the cards, but stocking is the actual appropriate term. I might call them slights throughout the Let's Play, we'll see. Stocking cards and using them in 3s is much stronger than using cards individually. Go on, give it a try. Stock any 3 cards in your deck. So we're just going to do this because it's a Sliding Dash. The sum of your 3 stock cards becomes the value you play. The value is usually high and hard to break, and the combo attacks deal a lot of damage. Don't hold back. Show me what you can do. And we're gonna let it rip. Yeah. Combo attacks aren't the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully, and you can unleash special abilities called slights, sliding dash for example. Slights come in all varieties, and each has its own unique card combination. You should try it out once you collected more cards and learned a sleight or two. But keep one thing in mind. Every time you use a stock card, you lose the first card you pick and you can't reload it. That is something I failed to mention. When you stock cards, or sleight them, like let's say we do a 9-3-1, that is a 12, we will sliding dash. The 9 at the beginning is out for the rest of the fight. So if you constantly slight, you may get down to only 2 cards and have to keep reloading 2 cards, and that's terrible. The lost cards won't return until the end of the battle. Relying on slights will cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. Ooh, my voice is starting to give up. Think you got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Remember what I told you. Make good use of it. What did he give us? Simba. So, along with magic and attack cards, you also get summon cards, like Donald and Goofy. And the Key of Guidance, the other golden card. So, if we quickly look at our world map, this is the next room we have to go to. It is bright and shiny. It looks like we're about 1 room away from it. So, I will say, this was the first one with the little key symbol, and then the Key of Guidance with the heart. This will probably be the boss room, I imagine. Or this one down here. Whichever one says it'll be the boss room. But there's 3 cards. The first one we did here with Leon. The next one Leon gave us. And the last one. That is how you progress the story, like I said. The other rooms don't really matter too much. Nope. That's also something I forgot to mention. You can walk through this and go back to other rooms. You can also change the room by just picking a new card to change it. But we don't really need to do that. Because I'm going to end this episode here. This episode ran a little long, but that's okay. In the next episode, we continue through Traverse Town. Hopefully getting to the Key of Guidance room. I won't explain much of the fighting. I may review it a little bit in the next episode. Just to make sure we're all good. But this game is really fun. I'm looking really forward to this. More forward than the first one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my other Let's Plays on my channel. And also follow me on Twitter, KingRoxasYT. It'll be in the description down below. Check out my other Let's Plays in the playlist section on my YouTube channel. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, stay safe. See ya.